Hello and welcome to Hamrok Slays Undead. Today we're gonna do Plane of Fire. Last week we went to Runes of Elysian, died like instantaneously, and then I don't even remember what we did after that. I was just in an absolute rage. And now we did get to 66, and we want to get to 70 this week and whatnot. Now the level 60 videos are going out this week on how I play these guys, and then starting this weekend, the level 65 videos should start going out somewhat, I think. And then Friday has a different kind of video. Like, it's unique from how I play, so we should be good there. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to go into Plane of Fire and see what we can do. Try to get to level 70, whatnot. Now, I do have a hard stop around 11:30, depending on where we're at. So let's go ahead and zone in and get this started here. Now, I spent the weekend working on the Vaniki stuff, and oh man, am I excited! I'm honestly more excited about the Vaniki challenging stuff than I am about anything else right now. Just because it's kind of fun to figure it out, right? Even though like one-shotting bosses, but there's still some stuff to it. So I'm hoping about maybe Thursday, if we get level 70 on these guys, I will do a Vaniki. Challenges. We'll do the first level 50 ones, so 40 and 50, maybe one of the 55 ones. I don't have my Emperor's Key, and I don't have my planar progression for Soul Rose, so I can't do those ones yet. But I got a group at 36 to do the low level challenge. I got another one at 55 for the 55 plus challenge. Then I'm going to do another one for 65. And I'm leveling a group to 120 so that we can save ourselves some chrono and just go do missions to get armor for all the characters that I'm pretty much throwing away. So it'll be fun. All right, we're gonna go over this way. Now this is Plane of Fire. This is like the premium Planes of Power zone. If you know what I mean, right? Like, you have to have get into this zone, you have to have done like all the previous Planes of Power flagging all the way up to the elemental planes. And so it was hard to get to back in the day. But now on live you can just walk in. So I don't remember what level it is, maybe 60. You can just walk in. It's a really good experience in here. So well, it used to be really good. Let's see where we're at now. Where is this thing? Let's make sure I got everybody. I still know how to play. But I'm playing some different classes on Vaniki, and I got a Ranger, and I'm actually having fun with the Ranger, and then I got a Druid in that group, and it's actually I'm like I've noticed that level 70 to 75 is like every single class is just like totally weird. It doesn't even make sense. Like the Beast Lord, the Beast Lord spells, they're all all the timers are messed up and stuff. They're different from what they are later on. And then the same with the Ranger spells, they all change about 75 too. So definitely weird. Now this is the easier part of the zone. We're gonna try to get to the harder part down here. I think what I am going to do is do a little cheese over here. So now right here, this is the Burning Lands mission guy, so it's kind of a safe spot. Now let me see here, invis. I'm just gonna call a hero them down. I need levitate also. Oh my god, there's no levitate. Do you really not have levitate? Oh my gosh. All right, to the druid. The druid has levitate. I know that. I just want levitation. I don't want the eagles. Hey, good morning, Garrett. How you doing, man? And just FYI, I noticed that the chats are kind of delayed from my merge chat. So if I don't respond right away, that's probably it. Let's see, Garrett. We are in Plane of Fire today. We're gonna try to get as far as we can into here, experience-wise. But we're gonna kind of cheese the wall here and get onto the other side without going through the lava tunnel, because the lava tunnel tunnel's not fun. And you can just like walk up the wall like this right here, and then you can pop right over. And these guys shouldn't see invis, but the named will. There's a guy who spawns right here, the general. He'll spawn there. Now there's like invisible walls. It's so weird. There's invisible walls like everywhere, so you got to kind of be conscious here as you go through. Now there's usually some raid mobs right over there on these two platforms that looks like they're dead right now, so that's a benefit to us because that would suck. Now there is a named, he can see us, so we don't want to really go that way. We might have to call a hero like right here. Oh, never mind. Can I just weasel my way out? No, I can't. All right, let's do it this way. See if I can get. All right, I'll call a hero right here, and then we'll just fight our way that way. Once this fire guy goes away, that'll be the easiest way to do this. But I figured Plane of Fire, like, we got destroyed in Ruins at Elysian, and I don't even know what happened there. That was just demoralizing. Absolutely demoralizing. So I'm not too concerned about that zone right now. But I did a few randoms for the see if there's any undead zones that we could go to. In all honesty, the only option was Arkstone or Ruins of Elysian in my randomizer. So I need to go back and double check that. I did a search on Alakazam because I can, again, when you get a membership to Alakazam, you can like search the database for like mobs and stuff by type. And I was looking for undead in this level range, and I wasn't finding much. Right, it was a very very limited set of mobs. So. All right, let's get Hamrok first. And then let's get Holdridge. And then let's get Viva. Hey, Crossbreed, how you doing this morning? And who's like Voxel maybe? Oh, I gotta get Ketka, and then we're all here. Looks like the named is kind of path over here, maybe? I don't know. Alright, let's get you guys on follow. Let's pull this guy. Start this now. Of course. Stun out of the bat. Excellent. That looks good. I don't like that I can push him into the wall. Let's see, you're doing pretty good. Managed to hit 100 yesterday on McHale. Now I'm dinking around on Teak. How's your morning so far? It's going pretty good. It's going pretty good. So do you play on Teak a lot there, Crossbreed? Or yeah, just like make a character there for fun. Yeah, so like this is one of the like pinnacle zones, right, of the Plains of Power. Like you wanted to get into the zones and get experience, right? It was definitely a fun time back in the day. It was very hard. Go. Oh, okay, nice. Yeah, and like the random loot is actually kind of fun if you go into it with an open mind, because I know some people like going to where things were and doing things like that, but being able to get like the Pegasus cloak from other things like makes the mage epic so much easier. Being able to go and get the J Boots ring from the Soul Bolt, the King in Soulby or Soulby. Can't talk today. It's difficult. It's just kind of a cool thing, right? Some of the harder to get items are random, right? You get them easy, but at the same time, you do get there's some items that are less desirable that you're gonna get, right? But based on the full rule set that this new server is gonna have, you're gonna be getting 2 or 3 items per kill right off the bat, most likely. Like on Vaniki's double loot, right? So you get 2 of everything every time you kill it, and that's like random. Like stuff from the loot table, right? Like I would like say the planar essence plus the blood, or if you kill a name you get 2 items, so it randoms 2 different items. And this the Frost Reaver is just going to be even crazier because it has more and more bonuses. Plus it's going to have Resource Hunter, where whatever the hot zone is for the day, you go there and you're going to get like even more percentage loot. So it's going to make leveling a lot easier because it's going to start at live experience in Velius. So it's going to go faster. On top of that, legacy characters, every character you have at max level on the account gets a 10% bonus to experience. So you can start seeing like how crazy this server is going to be really quick. And it's gonna be a blast. In all honesty, I don't see any negatives to it. I see 0 negatives, and it's just gonna be absolutely fun. And speaking of Frost Reaver, I do have a poll on Discord and on my YouTube community page. If anybody wants to go vote on what I'm gonna play, the first character I'll make. And the first character I'm gonna max level on Frost Reaver. So I think right now it's the winning rank last I saw was Beast Lord, Ranger, Bard, right? I think that's the hybrid DPS. So it's gonna be fun. And the server's gonna have Beast Lords and Berserkers at start, so it's gonna be even crazier there. I think that's a first. All right, Charm of Defense. Hey, is that an upgrade for anybody? Most likely not. Let's just send it to Viva for now. That was stupid because Viva can't even use it. Oh my god, it's got Shaman on it, but it doesn't have Druid. What? Smoke and crack is that? Oh well, doesn't matter. All right, finally we can go down the stairs. Let's click off levitate. And hopefully we can find a nice spot to sit down, because I want to get my guys on mounts. Extra mana regen. They're completely out of mana. Oh my gosh. And the wizard's even out of mana. Jeez. Alright, let's harvest you real quick. And oh, I'm casting the wrong spell here. Go elemental. Good thing I noticed that. And you're casting the wrong one too. Let's do ice pain. Oh, there we go. All right. So like obviously it's a fire zone. I don't want to cast fire nukes. That's probably why they're things are dying so slow, is because all three of them are casting fire nukes. I switched them all to magic nukes, so it should be a little bit better. I think they're gonna need mana first. But like I was saying before, the Veniki group has a druid in it, and I've been kind of disappointed with the druid on this group. Is their skill set, their spells and stuff right now. But at 75 is when it gets better. So we're close. We're close. Definitely close. And I'm gonna be doing some videos on the Veniki group very soon. Those will probably be standalone videos, just because there's a lot of cutting that I probably need to do, since there's a lot of dead time and whatnot. But I've been doing Gribbles with them since 65, and oh my gosh, Gribbles at 65 of the Worm Slayer is the funniest thing in the world. Even at 85, I am still not taking damage from anything inside Gribbles with Worm Slayer, which is kind of interesting. But definitely going to be a funny experience. Like on Frost Reaver, when it gets to Ring of Scale, right, and you can get a Worm Slayer on your level 1, it is going to be absolutely redonkulous, stuff like that. So definitely going to be fun. I think Frost Reaver is going to surpass FV as the top server once it hits the same era, because all those bonuses are going to make it way more fun to play on than just normal FV. So I feel like that's how that's going to go. All right, so finally we're to the second half of the zone. All right, we got some Magma Guardians. Wow, even the Enchanter. No, the Druid is low on mana. All right, she's only doing. All right, well, we're getting 0.9, which is not that great. See, Garrett, appreciate the help getting me prepped for Zendikar. Got him down 3 times and 3 pieces of Blizzard gear for the SK. Nice. Nice. That is good to hear. I'm glad that went well for you. This guy's hitting pretty hard. I mean, considering my lack of mana. All right, let's do this. Mount you. Let's get them all mounted, because they're gonna need mana, and this is getting a little ridiculous. So get some mana on this guy too. We do have like clarity. Yeah, we got clarity. Do we have the right clarity? Yeah, we have the right clarity. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure there. But they'll get a little mana and we can pull the next set. So the next easy mission after Zlandikar would be... I think the Vextall mission's pretty easy compared to the Kavathian mission, but the Kavathian mission has some mechanics, and a Shadow Knight can't do any of them, which is unfortunate. Paladin can do them all without even trying, in all honesty. But otherwise, you need a Shaman and a Bard, or a Druid and a Bard, or a Druid and Enchanter for the Kavathian one, because you have to be able to root mob or mesomob, and you have to be able to cure the corruption, or I think it's either a disease or corruption. You have to be able to cure that. Maybe it's a curse. You have to be able to cure that in a single cure. Otherwise, you might not have enough time to cast them both. And the Paladin gets Splash, which does an AoE version of Cure Everything, so it like solves that problem. And then Paladins also get the instant root, so they can do the mezzing too without even trying. So it's kind of ridiculous. There we go, and perfect. So that like and then the Vextall one's pretty easy because all you got to do is like kill a boss. The boss has like 2 ads. They're different sides of the rooms. Kill those. Kill the little ads that spawn. Then kill the boss. Then repeat as that changes. The only achievement I've never gotten on that one is the don't get hit by the rock guys. But I failed that one without even like without even knowing why I failed it sometimes, because I was in there solo and I still got hit, so it was kind of weird. But that one, I would say, is easier than the Kavathian one if you don't have the setup for it. All right, we're up to 1.3 now, so that's better. Now, let me see here. Another mission that's I think it's pretty easy is the One Door Closes mission. It requires a lot of pre-work in Night of Shadows, right? Let me see here what it required, because that's all I did. That's all I did in Night of Shadows quests. Yeah, it requires the runes of Shadowhaven, Mercenary, and Partisan to be able to do that one, and that is the When One Door Closes. That one's pretty easy. That's just a burn a boss down. But the problem with that one is there's a stun, which could, you know, theoretically kill you if you don't do it right. You know, like, so, like, I've done it once. I've done the R&R mission once. Only once. And I don't even know how I did it. I think I had a cleric and a shaman in the group to be able to do it, because I didn't know the mechanics, so I just like fought through it and did it that way. But I tried doing it at 1:30 and I got killed. So like, no joke, right? Like, I'm being 100% serious. I tried it at 1:30 and I got instant killed by something. I don't know what. I tried, you know, googling the mechanics and whatever I'm missing on the mission, but I could not figure out what I was doing wrong. Now there is, you know, it's doable. Like, it's just, if you can figure out how to do it, it's not too bad. Sky Shrine's another one, right? You kill that one. Now, someone said that you can kill the dragons in a certain spot and you won't get the ads, so that might make that one easier. But what I remember from Sky Shrine is you go around the area near Yellowknack and you kill the dragons up there. It's like what the whole mission is, and that was kind of the way it worked. But I'm it's been years. Jeez, I'm getting like totally smashed by this guy. Oh my gosh. Guard of Humility here. I can't even click Guard of Humility. What? Like substance we need. But like Sky Shrine, I think I've done that one too. Because one set of characters, I've done all the stuff from COV. I finished 100% COV. But definitely not one of my favorites. Like Zlandikar is easy because you can just go in and pop him and you're done in like 30 seconds. But the other ones required doing stuff, and it was just more involved than burning it down. So if it's more involved than burning it down, then I'm terrible at it, right? But that one's not bad. And then there's another one. I think it's Sleeper's Tomb, right? I don't think I've done any of them on this guy, right? Yeah, I haven't done anything here. Sleeper's Tomb. I've done once in all my characters, and the only reason I beat that is because one of my characters didn't die. Now, I think it was at 115 when I did it. I haven't gone back to try to do it at any other level, but one character didn't die, and it was like either Volek died or I died kind of thing. I think that's what it was. And that was just how it is. So I found these missions extremely difficult. Like, in all honesty, I found them extremely difficult. And then even in TOV, I found the Kale one to be extremely difficult for a very long time until I made a warrior, and then that became trivial because the warrior could just tank every single mob that spawned. I couldn't do that with the Shadow Knight. I couldn't do it with the Paladin, but the warrior could tank everything and just laugh at it. So that was pretty good. And then in Night of Shadows, I've only done one door closes myself. I've done every other one with Blarb when he was giving me, power leveling my characters at some point. Yeah. Definitely. Like if it's more than burning, I get bored. I'm so lazy. That's just the unfortunateness of it all, right? 66. Ugh. Can you lull it? Burial Rune. Yeah. So with Restless Assault, I just use one. I take off all my characters off assist. I don't even. I make sure that only one character is attacking, and do it that way. Otherwise, I die instantly because there's just so much damage going out. It's really annoying. Now I've had like a mage pet get killed by that thing and become a hero, and I still got the achievement for it one of these times. But it was pretty funny. But if I 65. All right, so that's not gonna work either. Can't lull it. All right, let's just do two of them again, I guess. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. All right. Come on. I'm trying to slow him. So Tash, Snare, Mallow, slow. All right, perfect. But it's kind of like the Shattering a Row mission, right? Whatever it's called, Labyrinth. Like, I've only done that in a group. Or Echo of Hate. I've only done it in the group, so And I'm only missing the achievement where you have to give money to the guy, but that's like so annoying to do because I just didn't feel like I had enough time to give him money. And it's so hard to get money, right? Like you have to. I wish you could put it in my inventory and just have a stack of like 100 coins that I can give without having to like do it. And you got to do it on like multiple characters at the same time. It's really frustrating. Come on now. Definitely easier taking one of these at a time versus two of them. That was just unsustainable damage. Come on. Hey, Nummy, how you doing, man? How are you doing? All right. Oh my gosh, we got more of them. Oh, I don't think I can handle that many. Oh my. Do you have group invis? Don't, because you're terrible. You're terrible mage. Alright, what about you? Do you have group invis? You do. Alright, perfect. Let's con this crap. Oh, never mind. Doesn't even matter. They can still see me. Well, that horse can see me. Alright, that's better. Horse needs to move, right? That's kind of the I want to get over. I want to get to one of these walls is where I'm trying to get. But if I pull one of these, I'm going to probably get like most of this. It looks like all the horses can see invis. It's definitely a wipe if we can't do that here. Can we? Oh, it's too steep. Son of a gun. Oh, jeez. Creek campfire. There we go. Excellent. Nice. Watching while you work. That's great. That is absolutely great. I feel like I'm still getting away with this. Like, so my druid, I'm still using chloroblast, right? This is the level 55 heal. And I feel like I'm still able to get away with it. I didn't think I'd be able to get away with it for this long. Which is kind of nice. Okay. Let's try that again, druid. Invis everybody. And we're just gonna like take a little walk about right out here. Oh my gosh, we didn't get aggro. Alright. Let's make our way over here. Alright, there's some ponies up here, so this is going to be unfun. Here, let's just cut across the center here. This feels like probably the dumbest thing in the world to do, but we're going to do it anyway. Turn off whatever we have targeted. Con this guy. He can see us, so we're just going to go straight into this guy. You always go on the right wall. Oh, yeah. Can you walk on that? Like, can you walk on that? Coming from the birds. Interesting. Can you walk on that wall right there, like where the underwater tunnel is? Oh my gosh, I never knew that. Oh. Oh, that's thank you very much, Peter. That is nice to know. All right, let's turn off broadcast. All right, maybe I spoke too. Oh my God, we got an ad. Maybe I spoke too soon about being able to use that heal still. I feel like she might be struggling now. But we hit 67, so we picked up a shield block, which we need to get that on our bar as soon as possible. Where is that archetype? Oh, never mind. That's the passive. A shield flash is the one we want. All right, roll that. Nice, thank you. Let's see here. What else do we get here? Defiance, Veteran's Wrath, some tanking, shield block. All right, we didn't get anything overly fancy and new. Now I'm trying to get inside this little structure, so we're away from these roaming death mobs that are everywhere. Oh, this guy can see me too. All right, we gotta kill him. Come on. Hey, 160 Fossil. Today we're in fire. Since I cannot find an undead zone that I can handle at this point. So we're in fire until the end of today. I don't know where we'll go after that, but definitely fire's a good zone. I usually don't do fire, so I kind of like that we're here. All right, should be a guy right here. And I don't know what happened last patch, but autofollow has been working so much better for me. Like I've been able to go, like I've been playing on Veniki, leveling up characters there for doing the achievements and stuff. And I've been able to go up and down the plane of knowledge staircase multiple times and have them pretty much follow without any issue. It has been fantastic. All right, this looks like a spot. You grind up your 83 army on Drenell. Next experience event. Yeah, there should be an experience event very soon. I think at the end of the month. So that'll be good. I don't know where this guy is. Where is he? Yeah. There we go. I've been having a blast on Veniki. Like I don't know why. Being so overpowered is so fun, but oh my gosh, it is. It is fun. Oh, we got a named over there? Oh my god, he's gonna be painful. I think we have 28 days until the anniversary event, right? Let's see here. Achievements. Calendar. Alright, February, we're gonna get an update on the 11th, and then Teak is gonna go to Buried Sea. I thought Teak just was gonna go to Plains of Power. Hold on here. I keep seeing posts about Teak going to Plains of Power. Maybe I'm totally drunk there. Maybe it's a different server going to Plains of Power. Maybe Fangbreaker? Yeah, Fangbreaker's going to Plains of Power on Thursday. Let's see here. Valentine's Day event, and then Teak goes to the Buried Sea, and then the anniversary starts on the 9th, which there'll be an update there. I believe around here. There should be a post soon, I think they'll do. Showing what the events are going to be and all that stuff. So that'll be nice to see. Let's see, Lost and Found came in clutch, walked off the platform so many times. Oh man, like, I don't move anywhere in Relic or in Arkstone without just call a heroing my whole entire group there. I call a hero them directly on top of the NPCs, and I don't even think about it other than that. It's so frustrating for me. So I'm so bad at the game, but it's definitely saves me a lot of heartache. Go. And I think I'm going to level my my berserker on Holdridge here when we get to the next XP event. I think that'll be the prime time to do that. Come on. Let's slow this guy. I feel like slowing the names is worth it. Trash probably not so much, but the names at least, yeah. Did he really just like take 25% of my health? Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. A circle of blue flame. That's a nice ring. I mean, in all honesty, that's a nice ring. Too bad it doesn't have tribute on it. Let's roll that, and who am I giving it to? I don't think I tweaked these guys right, so yeah, no, they have Defiant. They don't need this. All right, ever. I totally forgot what kind of gear they had. Can I get you? Oh yeah, you're gonna schwack me there, huh? But this is a really good camp, right? This area. I'm probably not in the best spot. I don't think, like, that guy spawns over there, but I don't think anything spawns right here, so they should be relatively safe. And then speaking of relatively safe, I should probably do this right here before I forget. Because I put the campfire over there, like, on the ramp, and this way if we die, we can just come right back into this area. versus trying to get back here. Though Peter has told us that we can walk right over here, which is something I never even knew existed. So I learn something new every day. Every day. Every single day in this game. Right, so that's not bad. Everybody is 67 except for you. You're still, you're almost there. Lion strength, sun, serenity. All right. I'm gonna mim some spells real quick, just to make sure we're good. Undead, symbol, silvered fury. Got some nice actual upgrades, honestly. I'm not gonna bother with them right now. I'm just looking to make sure we don't have anything game changing. I usually don't change my spells, but every 5 levels. And there we go. There's the lull we needed. Covers your target. All right, we got a new rune, which I'm not 100% sure how useful that is, but we got a new mess, which will replace this mess. It's anxiety attack. That's a fear. All right, that's useless to me. Current save. And then the druid. What do we got here? Last spell. I think it was lion strength, right? Immolation, serenity. That's a lull. A damage shield upgrade. Place your breath. Yeah, I don't really have this character set up for debuffs on those, so that's fine. The one I have on Veniki has more debuffs going on, but I think I ended up not using most of them because it was just a waste of mana. All right, we got crystal belt, some weapons, a child of water. Perfect. That's a new water pet. Make sure we switch to that when we inevitably lose the pet, right? And then we got to do the exact same thing again over here on second mage. Now, what I usually do on the mages, in all honesty, is I just do a copy layout from the previous mage when I change the like buttons and stuff. So I'm not having to deal with typing everything twice. That's how lazy I am. Wow. All right. You're still using a level 60 AoE. That is not great. Save that. Good to go, and you're good. And the wizard, obviously, she hasn't leveled yet, so. Hey, Aelin, how you doing, man? How are you doing? Go. Same old. Should be in bed. It's hard to go to sleep sometimes. I have I don't know. I've been able to fall asleep pretty good though. So I since I got a CPAP machine, I'm like out cold once I put that thing on. I wake up with completely like dried out mouth though, because I open my mouth during the night somehow, and doesn't close. So I'm surprised I don't suffocate on my own. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, I use mine as much as I can. There's like some nights I had a few weeks ago I had a sinus infection. I just couldn't use it, and then because I couldn't use it for like 2 weeks, I had some kind of like they wouldn't send me new stuff because I didn't meet the compliance of like 70% or something for the month, and I was just like, this is annoying. This is so annoying. I'm just gonna buy the stuff and screw this company that is like the most inept company I've ever met for healthcare. I mean, it doesn't even make sense how terrible they are. Mouth tape. Wow, I did not know that was a thing. Is that a thing? Can I literally tape my mouth shut? Like I have my beard gets in the way, right? I think there's a part of the I don't think the mask gets a good let's see here. Changed my old man breath. I have a bottle of Afrin next to my seat. What was that? I don't even know what I was saying, but definitely a terrible insurance company that I got to deal with. Not insurance company, like healthcare company, right? Like they sell the stuff. The insurance pays for it all, right? So, oh, you only use a nose mask and tape your lips together. Okay. I've gone through probably 10 masks. I had one that was just my nose, but it wasn't working really well because it wouldn't fit in my nose and stay in there. It was like, so it had like the tube on the top so I could lay on my stomach, and turned out that didn't work out. Then I went to another smaller one that just went across the front of the face, but it didn't do the mouth correctly. And then I ended up with this one that's like this, like Bane from Batman, right? And that one has been good, but I wish it was bigger. Like it doesn't cover the full face, even though it's the largest mask they have in their little catalog of masks. It's kind of frustrating. And I'm not about to shave my beard for it, so. Alright, we got two. This shit. Wait, you know what? Actually, let's try mezzing one of these, right? We should be able to mez one at this point. Alright, it's mezzed. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that enchanter doing enchanter work, right? There's a surgery where they put a wire in your throat or something and it stimulates stuff. I don't know. Oh, jeez. My doctor told me there was a surgery that they go in and they just like scrape shit, and I was like, you know what, that doesn't sound fun. I'm gonna work on losing weight. That's where I ended up. I'm gonna work on losing weight from this point on. Let's see here. Started with a nose pillow and they swapped me to a bigger face mask to fit my beard. Nice. Yeah, the full face. I think it was you, Ayla, that told me to get the full face, and like they started me with like nothing, you know, like a little thing, right? And I want the full like shield, like, you know, like you see like on TV, right? The people on life support. Like I want the full face shield. That's what I want. Cause that would accommodate everything. but I cannot find one of those. Yeah. It's a Darth Vader mask, pretty much. But my wife says it stopped my snoring 100%. So, and she actually gets mad now if I don't use it because she's used to this the little sound. It's like a little noise maker almost. So she's used to it. So she gets mad if I don't. If I'm not using it, she like wakes me up in the middle of the night to make sure I put it on. Tack, this is Drenell on live. There we go. Yeah, like that when I first started using my CPAP machines hyper, I went from being tired and just completely exhausted all the time for for nothing, right? And then I started like using it, and I would get so much more energy, and then I would drink I drink a Monster every morning, and it was like making me so so unable to sleep at night because just a little caffeine was changing everything. I don't know what happened. It's gone away now, but like I couldn't drink caffeine for probably a month because it was just so bad, but it seems to have gone away now, but it was crazy. Couldn't sleep at all because I was just not tired. I didn't need any caffeine. I didn't need anything. I was just ready to go. And it was fantastic. Come on. I don't like the wizards. We got 17. Oh, great. The wizard leveled. All right. Did you get a new ice nuke? Because that would be fantastic. What do we get here? Phase walk, circle of fire, slaughter, lightning bane. What's the ratio on ice bane? Oh, ice bane's. Oh, yeah. Let's try this off. Let's do this. Like I'm doing. I'm already doing one of those, right? Might as well switch it to something else. Ironically, still no respawns. I figured we'd get a respawn by now. That looks like absolute. Peak pulling right here. Oh, I'm stuck on the awning. All right. Let's get this guy going. Perfect. We can grab this other guy right here. has. Don't greed on these things. Who is this, Voxel? Why are you rolling need on everything, Voxel? Jeez. I swear, every time I look at him, he's rolling need on everything. I'm guessing I ran through here at one point at one of his personas as the main looter. That's the only thing I can think of, because it's just like every single thing he's got is need. All right, what about over here? Is there a guy? No, there's no guy. There's a guy there. Nope, we got a guy. All right, let's see what happened here. We got 2, so we can. Never mind, we only got 1. %, not too bad. In fact, let me check here. Okay, 3rd button. All right, let's do this. Let's pop everybody's lesson. Should give us a nice little boost of experience right here. Now I should be able to. I don't like that. I don't like that pull. It's not a pull I like. What about this one? Oh God! All right, we got 1, maybe 2. There we go. Lovely. Mezzed and everything. Life is great. I had to make changes to my enchanter so that I would change targets before nuking. So all her spells are going to have little macros that just target beforehand, because the multi-bind does not guarantee that I will hit the assist key before doing anything. So are you after anything? This is just experience. Just I picked the zone, and this is where I ended up. I think it was last week I went to Runes of Elysian and I just got absolutely destroyed. And that's like the only undead zone that was that I could find in this range. And so I was just like, you know what, I'm not even gonna bother with that again. I'm gonna try again at 70, I think. I don't know. I did it at 68, I think, on the original Holdridge's Crusade, but Holdridge was like twinked. Charduk, I would say Charduk would be a little light on the experience at this point. At what am I at, 67? So I would say 65 would be the last level I would spend in Charduk, and that would be pushing it for me, honestly. I plan on going to what zone is it? Frost Crypt, I think. So Crypt of Decay, right? Let me see here. Crypt of Decay. So I was looking at this one. I can't do it. It's hard to show, but there's 2 layers to this zone, right? And everything out here is not undead. And the only undead is like this little part right here, and they're only 55 to 60. So I just didn't think it was worth my time to try that one. So I'm trying to kill the higher level mobs for the bigger experience gain. But I plan on going to Frost Crypt, Hills of Shade, and some of the other like prominent undead zones as we start going through here. I don't know why, but I don't really like the 65 to 75 level range. I don't know, something about it just feels really weak, and the spells are like so in flux that, you know, I'm going to be setting something on the druid, and then the next level it's going to change. And I just leveled the ranger up. It happens on the ranger. I just leveled up a beast lord. Happens on the beast lord. So it's like this, you know, a little bit of a frustration in this level range. But once we hit 75, it'll clean up. And definitely, oh, this is not good. This is not good. All right, we got one. Where's the other one? I mean, I'm playing it. You know what time is it? 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't think I would be able to put together a group that would be reliable at this point in time. I do plan on grouping in May when the. Why did that guy? All right, well, we're just gonna heal because. I do plan on grouping in May when we do the TLP. I'm gonna only play one character on Frost Reaver for the beginning, and then if I need a box or something at that point, I'll build whatever I need. But I mean, grouping is doable on live. Grouping is definitely doable on live. You just have to do it at the optimal times, which would be like 6, 7 Eastern, I would say, is like the prime time of the game. And that's when a lot of guilds are on, you know, doing raids and doing other stuff. So definitely that would be the prime time. But 9 a.m. on a Monday, obviously not going to be prime time. Yeah, Aelid, I'm gonna be there. I got a poll going to pick my class, so it's gonna be interesting to see what I end up having to play. But having played a ranger and a beast lord on Viniki in the last few days, I am okay with either of those classes, and that is kind of like where the poll is kind of at right now. I think I got to reset it today to put the actual classes for the next tier, but it is gonna be fun. But I do plan on leveling a lot of characters on Frost Reaver just because of all the bonuses and stuff. And the challenge achievements and stuff too. Are we still not gonna respawn? There's still no respawn on that guy right there. He must have been a roamer or something. I don't know. I'm surprised he's not back yet. What about that one up there? That one's not back either, so that is crazy. He painted. How you doing, man? Yeah, nothing. Nothing. No response. Oh my. Maybe this isn't that great a spot as I remember. Here, starting a shaman. Shaman's a strong class. Early on, I remember what was the TLP we were playing on? Oakwind or Yellonak, right? I would get tells on my my box shaman for trying to join guilds and stuff because they're just so short on shamans and stuff. Yeah, Teak also definitely. Some loot. How did the shaman main work out for you on Teak? I didn't play very long on that one. I know I think I got to I think I got the necro or the monk to level 60 and I just kind of got bored. I don't know, maybe 2. Somehow 1. Maybe 2, somehow 1. I don't even know how that's possible. Got him to 60, gotta stop playing. Yeah. I don't know. I did like one raid with that guild and then I don't know. I just wanted to play live. I don't know what it was. I just didn't have it in me right then. I think that's when I went and played anyway. Who knows? There we go. We got our first respawn. Go. Oh, I just noticed I'm missing buffs. Let's fix that real quick. Skin. You got a new symbol. What was it called? Marzen Jerome. All right, Jerome, and then let's see here. Let's see, Necro, Enchanter, Shaman, or Cleric. Shamans are just more fun and can actually sell. Nice. Yeah. Well, I'm going to be a ranger or a bard or a beast lord, depending on whatever the vote is. And I plan on going to max level by grouping with people, so that is going to be the plan. And then I'm going to make separate personas for doing achievements and stuff. I'm not going to try to stop and do those along the way. Right, and that. What are we missing here? Let's do. Oh yeah, we got a new might. We might as well upgrade that one real quick. Silvered Fury, right? Oh no, that's. What's this one? This Ward of Knives upgrade. Damn it. Alright, so we can just redo Divine Might then. Can't wait to level 75 when we get the Unity spell. Just makes things so much easier to keep track of. Looks like haste. Exit messaged me. He said he was gonna play. He was on my my Discord, so he was gonna play. I see him play in World of Warcraft all the time, so we'll see. But I play at weird times, so it might be hard to meet up with everybody everyone, unless it's the weekend. All right, there we go. I almost feel like I should upgrade the druid's. Like, I mean, I keep going back on upgrading the druid's heal from the level 55 heal to a level 60 something heal, but I mean, with all the bonuses, she is doing just fine. And it saves a lot of mana. How much time do we got on lessons? 15 minutes? Not too bad. Yeah, we can make sure we burn lessons every morning. It's something I'm bad about. I'm very bad about making sure I run my lessons or click my lesson if I'm not going to run it that day, so I have it, you know, a double lesson on the day that I'm just so bad about it. I always forget. And I never used experience potions. I got like 3 of them, and I never use them. I don't know why. Oh, we lost our aura. So if you pop lesson like the night before, and then you say you're not going to play for 12 hours, and then you could pop back on, you're going to have lesson ready to click. Plus, you'll have your full lesson, so you kind of get like a double lesson if you think about it. All right, let's get our auras back. That way you can, you know, you get like an hour of time. As long as you, when you pop, pop the one, you know exactly where you're gonna go, and you're not gonna, you know, take a while to get there, right? Yeah, no. So I've gotten the experience potion in the lesson to stack before, but I think they fixed it. I think they fixed it at some point where they don't stack anymore. It's like, you know, say you're not gonna play for like the, you know, you're playing on a Monday, and you're not gonna play till Thursday, right? If you pop your lesson, you know, right, if it's up right before you log out, and then when you log back on, you know, you'll have lessons back because it'll be the 12 hours or whatever. Right, 12 hours or 14 hours, 15 hours. So you'll have that, and you can just click it again because the buff won't expire when you're inside of Plane of Knowledge or Guild Lobby or Guild Hall. Yeah, and you can do it like on Personas too, right? So Personas have their own timer. So if you have like, you know, 3 or 4 Personas, you just go through, click them all, and they all have their timers up. So when you log on to play, you can you know, have, you know, double lesson on all your characters, right? I know some people who just they log on to go through all their Personas and their lessons, and then that's, you know, pretty much the experience they get for the day. But I'm so lazy, I always forget. Yeah, a lot of the stuff resets when you switch personas. Not everything though. Like I don't think campfire or any of the clicky things switch, but most of the buff timers do. I mean, most of the clicky timers do. So definitely a little bonus on your experience there, right? What happened on Viniki? Come on, this way. Down here. I think we need to pull these buildings. These are a little bit of a long of a pull. Oh, 50%, not too bad. My goal is, let's say 68 tomorrow, 69 Wednesday. Yeah, 69 or 70 on Wednesday. Thursday, I'm probably going to do the Kazakh Thule and the Dragons on Viniki. Maybe one other. I think I can do another with that character. I think people are telling me I can do the Crag Beast Queen at one of those levels. 55, I think. I think I made a 55, so 55 Rogue and a 55 Shadow Knight. I'm just not sure on the Deepest Guck one or the other one. So let's see here. Ayla aggroed one of the birds outside the castle there. I got charmed. Nothing I did would break it. Ended up having to alt F4 and just went to bed. You're probably still charmed. Those things are terrible. Those things are so bad. You might want to do like return home when you when you log on, because you'll log back. If you log back in, you might get recharmed. I don't know how often people go in there to kill those things. I got charmed on my higher level Shadow Knight once, and he killed my entire group. It was quite hilarious. Oh, we had a twofer here. All right. Come on. Let's hit. Oh my gosh, okay, so that's even cooler than I remember. On my Mez, I do a pause after I cast it, so it goes back to the target. Oh man, I was clever when I did that one. Because I was watching it, I was like, why'd she switch targets? And I remembered. Otherwise, I'm spamming the button, right? Like I hit 5 like the entire, like I'm constantly hitting 5. My finger, like if you look at my, I can't see that arm. It's this arm. It's constantly like constantly pinging button to maximize the DPS. Hilarious. I think this one up here can be up real quick. Nope. I was thinking about clicking my Jan's Veil and just saying screw it to not using it. Just so I could speed this speed life up, you know what I mean? Speed life up. There's a guardian and a soldier. I don't know where the soldier was. All right, Mez. Excellent. And I have that time perfectly. Oh, man. That makes Enchanter so much better for me. All right, Aelid, you stay safe, man. I'll talk to you later. Somehow lost aggro on that one there. I think we're getting to the point where we're going to use the higher level stuns to make sure we actually stun these things. I just don't know if we have the mana for it. $9,000 crit, jeez. The shock of magic is not landing as much as I expect. Might be worth doing a little bit more debuff on these guys. How I didn't get the second one, I don't know. Literally, like, ran right in front of it. Hilarious. Alright, now it's Tashed and Mallowed. Shouldn't be... Yeah, there we go, 31. 93. 34, 43. What are you hitting for? 1800. I don't think anything compares to the wizard, honestly. Oh my, 20 inches of snow. Oh jeez. Stay safe out there, man. I've heard of people having heart attacks when shoveling snow, so stay safe. Come on. That's probably not what I wanted to do there. Oh my gosh. I think he's just casting on me, right? But it's still funny that he's taking this long to get to me. Excellent. All right. Now I think we can get a guy from up here. Oh, got two. Excellent. One, two, three. Go for the mez. Go for the mez. Excellent. Those big hits from the wizard are crazy. Now, I know I was talking about like maybe switching out one of the mages for a wizard, but I'm actually thinking like when I get to like 120, maybe 125, this mage is a damn bard, and I kind of want to try out, see how that's gonna go too. So maybe we'll swap in the bard on a few things just to see how the bard interacts with this group. I know Fossil runs a bard enchanter, and he gets some insane damage. So definitely want to try some things when we get there. Maybe warrior. Oh yeah, warrior would be pretty crazy. I feel like Shadow Knight and Druid is gonna be better than Druid and Druid and Shadow Knight and Druid. I think might be better with the damage shield changes than Shadow Knight and Shaman. I don't know. I'm like interested in testing that out, because a Shadow Knight gets more damage from damage shields, right? So, and the new ones do so much. And the Druid heal puts a damage shield on you. Nice, Ozzy. How do you like the SK Druid? Like, I feel like SK Druid is possibly like could be like a low key really strong. Because I'm already lazy, and I don't slow anything unless it's a named, and I don't slow anything on my warrior at all. So you miss having slow on big mobs. Okay. Let's go down here. Now, so Teak doesn't have the slow belts yet, does it? I don't know when those become a thing, but like the only slowing I pretty much do is the slow belt, right? Equipment. Where is that here? I don't remember the name of the damn thing. I got so much junk. There we go. Defender's waistguard. So like the tank belt has slow on it. It's what? 25% slow, and that's pretty much all I do. And it does the cripple too. So let's see here. I think I'm going to use this year's batch of free heroic characters, make a group under L. Nice. Nice. I mean, if you want to make some characters here, I could just help you level, man. It's definitely definitely goes pretty quick. I think Blarp has taught me all the power leveling tricks. Yeah, this is Drenell. This is live on Drenell. So, Painted Dragon, during the anniversary event, they usually give out a heroic character, so that is a lot of people are expecting that every gold account will get a heroic character during the anniversary. But I don't think anything's been announced yet. I think they did one last year, didn't they? I can't I can't remember what they gave. Yeah, last 2 years they did it, so seems like it would be reasonable to expect that they would do another one. I think probably from last year you're probably gold, right? Were you gold account last year, and then during around March, and they give out the heroic 100 and stuff. Let's see here, this way. Come on. These things are so slow. There's a warrior ability that makes things run really fast, and it's really fun for pulling because it like makes them like come to you real quick. It makes pulling so much easier. Yeah, you have to log on during March to get it. Whenever they do the bonus. I think like there's a, like 1 year there was a hat, I think, and then you got the heroic bonus, and then another year they gave out the Heroes Forge ability, so you could do transmog plus a hat. Definitely wouldn't mind a free heroic character. Yeah, I got one on this one right now, but nothing to spend it on. I thought I could spend it on Veniki, but apparently you can't boost on Veniki. Ah, that makes sense then. Painted. There we go. I think we're gonna go down here. This is too far to pull. Really? Let's see here. Played on Mischief. Played on shortly after Planes of Power. Nice. So you guys that play on Teak, is there like a good website that shows all the random loot like buckets, right? Is there a good resource on that so you can kind of like plan what bucket to farm something in. That was something I was looking for yesterday, because kind of trying to plan out my desired leveling route. Okay. I haven't looked on Raid Loot, but I don't think I've ever seen that on Raid Loot, so maybe it's there. I just haven't paid attention enough to see it. Silk pantalones. Who gets these? What are they? Is there a focus on this? Reduces the cast time. All right, that seems like a Ketka kind of thing. She probably has no pants on anyway. All right, what do you got? Oh, she got silk legs of the hunted. All right, well, there we go. Welcome to more DPS there, Wizard. Your guild mates have it all memorized up. Nice. Ooh, this is gonna hurt. All right, we're gonna pop Guard of Humility 7. Eight. Ah, you son of a gun, really? That's one thing I don't like about the extended target is the order changed. Hand of Piety. Alright, I think I got them both messed. The order changed, right? So 7 became 8 because it got cleared off the aggro list, right? And so 8 moved up to 7, and it's hard to tell. That's the only downside. Thanks for stuck in the 2000s. Thank you for the follow 23 minutes ago. Sorry I missed that. I am terrible at notifications. Man. That's spell haste. Look at that. Like, it starts halfway through. Jeez. Oh my. Oh, now I'm losing aggro to the wizard. What's this guy at? Wait, 9, what are we at here? 89%. So I'm not 100% sure where I'm gonna look at my I'm gonna look at my Holdridge Crusade video and see when I went to Runes of Elysian. I think it was 68. If it's 68, we're gonna go there tomorrow. And I'm gonna put a campfire down before I pull anything because this is just frustrating to go there. So do that, and I think also, if I look at this, like the level 70 hot zone is those spiders we were already killing in Stone Roof Falls. So definitely gonna hit that up tomorrow too. But I kind of like this. I kind of like this spot. It's very very chill compared to some of the other stuff, right? There's only been a little bit of, it's a light mezzing, right? A light mezzing, you know, very chill. Definitely a fun zone. I'm working on working out the routing for a 1 to 130 leveling video, but I'm gonna cover, you know, the standard you know, optimal, and then try to do like a TLP, and then try to do a frost reaver all in one to kind of pre-build like a list of where what is good zones. Since it's going to be live experience, it's going to be very interesting. I honestly think Guck is going to be the answer, in all honesty, but Resource Hunter is going to change that up, I think, a bit. And give you a different zone every day. Yeah, that's the Resource Hunter thing, right? So it's gonna be you know, the way I'm gonna do it is it's gonna be like, here's the path that I would say is gonna be optimal, but you're gonna have to deviate from the optimal to go and do the Resource Hunters for the pure one, right? How big of a bonus are those bonuses? I don't know like the range on those Resource Hunter bonuses. Is it like literally like double experience in some of these zones, like double loot? Like, is it like really? Let's see here. Do you think making a video on properly gearing a tank, maybe what the process would take to require? I mean, that is definitely that would be a challenging video. Oh my gosh, really? She is like taking some damage there. And I lost it again. There we go. Definitely, like, I'm trying to think of, like, it's all about farming dogs and farming the best dogs you can get, in all honesty, for the tank. And for doing it on TLP, I'm not 100% sure the best route for that, because it depends on like what expansion it's in. It depends on, you know, a lot of factors in there that could change everything. But like on live, it's all about farming augs, and I would say farming missions to get the easy augs, right? It's, you know, if you can't tank it, then it's obviously more difficult. Hey Brian, how you doing? So Ozzy, is that something that you need a full raid force on Teak to do those raids, or do you can you do those as like a solo kind of thing? I'm not 100% sure the power level that you have on Teak at the moment. Hey, good morning, J-Lats. Sorry, I can't read. Come on, buddy, get over here. There we go. I think that's enough. Okay, so you guys are in TSS, so okay, yeah, being able to do the 65, definitely. The experience bonus is massive in the XP zones on Fanebreaker. Okay, this is gonna be crazy then. Oh my god. I bet there's gonna be like 500% bonus experience at some point. Like, it's, if not higher. I can't imagine it not going that high. Like, there's gotta, I wonder if there's a cap. Nice. There's a tracking zone. Okay. Yeah, those zones, those zones will be packed for sure. That's why I'm going in with one character. I'm not going in with a box army, because I feel like everybody's going to be looking for people, and it's going to be easy to pop into a group with one character. And you know, as the first wave of, you know, people get to max level, I think then that is probably the best time to add a box. And there's less competition for everything. Go. Hey, morning, White Wolf. How you doing, man? How are you doing? What do we add here? Oh my gosh, 99.7. Is that what that said? Yeah, 99.9. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Made it so much fun, very much like it was in the 90s. 2000s, there was groups shouting for specific slots, replacements as they left. Oh, that is awesome. There we go, 68. What do we get? Lung capacity, planes of power, some tanking, some healing, some crit, some stun resist, harmonic dissonance, spell resistance, regen, and stamina regen. All right, not bad. Might check my spells after this one. If we get to 70 before Wednesday, we'll probably pop on the Veniki tunes to keep getting them ready for Thursday. If I can get an Emperor key, if I can get the Emperor keys done on my Rogue and Shadow Knight, I will do that one also on Thursday. But I got the Taskmaster pouch yesterday, and I cleared a bunch of stuff, and I did not get any. I did not get any thing else. So here's hoping. I also got to get my lock picking up so I can go to the other part of the zone. That was that kind of hindered my my progress yesterday. I couldn't go up top to get the other parts of the key. Yeah, I gotta get my lock pick up. I got him to 55. Well, I got the Rogue to 54. I got the Shadow Knight to 55. I got like 10% to go on the Rogue. I just didn't have the energy to keep going yesterday. And then I'm gonna do another group, which is gonna be 65 group for doing the 65 achievement, which is gonna be Paladin, Rogue. Maybe another Rogue, I don't know. See how many Rogues I can make. And then I should be able to do all the achievements up to the clicky water, I think. I wish they would sell an item that lets you lockpick, like after a certain point, because there's like not many locks for rogues to even do anyway. Like, what's the, like, it's just kind of like the mechanical lockpick should just let you unlock things if you're not a rogue. Seems kind of annoying, really. Like I couldn't go into the Seb crypt because I don't have a lockpicker in this group, which would have been a fun little thing to go do, right? Like it's all undead there, but can't get there because the lockpicking. Go. Awesome. I want to check my spells real quick, see if I got anything new. We got Geron's Mark. Oh, we got a group symbol. Well, hello. Oh, that is cool. I didn't even know we got a group symbol. That is nice. All right, we got a Pious Fury. All right. Pious Fury is going to be an upgrade to our Divine Might here. So we switch that one. And then we got Light of Piety, which replaces Light of Order. And yeah, we can go ahead and save that. Let's see here, Pious Might. Let's see here, I leveled up mine at the hole, pretty sure, maybe Befallen before that. Yeah, like every time I do TLPs, we do a lot of Befallen. You can get 1 to like 15 really quick in Befallen. I like a Guck, because you can go to level 1, start Guck at level 1, and you can leave at like 45. And it's real nice, but at the same time it can be a little bit of extra effort for the first few levels, because the mobs are a little bit harder at the beginning, but not too much. Hoping they release new bags, because I'm out of claimable bags for the TOP, so definitely gonna buy a bunch of bags, because that is the best way to save time on those things, is the bags. Rogues get an AA called Chaotic Stab, which lets them do a backstab attack from the front. But it is not the same like backstab damage that you get, right? And on Veniki, I don't backstab at all on my rogues, because they have Wormslayer main hand, which is a one-handed slashing, and I believe it's a one-handed slashing. I don't think it's piercing, but the draw to the rogue is that the breastplate is a clicky 1.2 million damage, and you can use it at level 1. So I can go in and one-shot all the early raid bosses with the rogue, and then I think it's the what is it, Lost Dungeons of Norath raid that you have to do in Deepest Guck requires a tank or something. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't done it yet. But that requires a tank, so I have a Shadow Knight for that one to help with that. And then the what is it called here? Then there is Serpent Spine. Yeah, the Ashen Gate raid. That one requires a few rows to just do, click it through, 3 million damage real quick. Plus they every strike is like an extra 55,000 damage or something like that. So it's pretty gets pretty crazy damage wise. Yeah, I got the House of Thule one. I'm hoping there's some more 40 slot bags, because I'm gonna be claiming all my bags. I'm hoping Like at some point I can move my Teak character over to it, who has like all my other bags, so that'll be nice. But so having Wormslayer removes 1750 damage from every hit. So my warrior on Veniki, he's level 84, I think, and he takes 0 damage from any mobs up to House of Thule so far. Like zero damage. Like the mobs aren't even hitting through it yet. But when I went to Vale Valeris, the mobs hit through. So there's, you know, but it wasn't as much as you would normally get hit for in Vale Valeris. So it was like, made it really easy. It's like I was gonna go to the that one zone I hate and just clear it, but I haven't gotten to that yet. And I can do the gribbles, and the way that the gribbles scale on Veniki from 65 at 84, I take no damage at all, and I can pull the entire gribble zone. Maybe I can show that on one of these days. But it is absolutely hilarious. But people keep casting these huge damage shields on me, so I kill the mobs one by one, so I can kill them faster. But you can literally face tank the entire instance with a Wormslayer from 65 to 85 at least. I don't know when that is going to start hitting through. Probably at like 86. I'm gonna just guess. But like I twinked my warrior in full. I think he's in full snowbound. Because that was like last year. That was what was that was what the expansion was last year, I think. So he's got like, you know, a ton of extra stats they wouldn't normally have to. So it's kind of fun. Like it's literally kind of fun on Veniki. I don't know like why I slept on it for so long. I started there. I think day one I made a character, and it was just like a dead server, and I was just like bored. So I was just like killing hill giants for money or something like that, and I just got bored really quick. But now it is like crazy fun. Just running around, killing everything. Man, she is still... Alright, what do we got here? You're missing something. Oh, let's do regen real quick. See if we got a new anything here. Swarm, steel oak. Oh, we got skin of the reptile. Oh. Alright, let's get rid of this nonsense. Done with that spell. I'm done with that one. It's only 30 regen, so now we need where's that here? Buff X target 20. Let's modify this to pause 45 and then cast 8. Let's get rid of that line. Alright, we don't need the pause, I guess, but it really doesn't matter for right now. So now we can do shift numpad 7. And skin right. Okay, so we can use skin like reptile from now. When we get grotto, we can't use it anymore, whatever that line is. Whatever that line is. I can't remember the name of it. It's like preservation of the grotto or something like that. I don't think those two stack, so we have it for now. So we're going to use it for now, but just know that we can't use that later on the druid. Killed it all. All right. Yeah, Reptile is pretty strong. Just it doesn't stack with one of the paladin buffs later on, but it's not too bad. It's kind of like, I feel like there's more stacking with between a Shadow Knight and a Druid than there is a paladin and a Druid sometimes. Like, I can't use Aura of the Crusader because it doesn't stack with skin. I can't use what is it here? I can't use the Grotto one, and there's something else. Just can't remember what it was, but we'll see. All right, we need to redo Brells and Clarity. All right, I'll get that done here. Oh, stupid me. Turn key maps back on. Surprised I didn't die from that. Jeez. Just my disarm telling me to get closer. All right. Yeah, I think the Paladin buff gives, you know, better stats, right? So it's better than Reptile, right? For the Paladin when he gets that spell line. I think that's what it was. But the, like, right now, like, I'm obviously at the highest AC I could probably get at this level. So I'm going with the skin right now versus the Agilism. Eventually I'll go for Agilism and Crusader, but right now I think it's better this way. I mean, statistically, I don't think it really matters too much. It's only like, or the Crusader's 2 mana regen, and I think this one is 8 mana regen right now. I don't know. It tells me now. I looked them up on Lucy, but I didn't. I can't remember what they were because I was trying to figure out why they wouldn't stack. There we go. But definitely, you know, something to look into if you play these classes. Come on, give me a mob. Yeah, this is my 3rd paladin. I have leveled 2 other paladins to 125. I have not leveled them to 130 yet in the new expansion, but definitely a fun class. If you can get a raid weapon with Slay Undead, oh my gosh, at 125, I was you know, hitting like 10 million, maybe more. I can't even remember, but it was it was something. Like, you can solo the undead camps in Lorien Song, Outer Brood, and probably whatever undead camp you want in the Shattering Row. It's definitely definitely fun. All right, I got 2. All right, come on, cast. Mez, please. Excellent. Let's go over here. And I posted it on Discord, but the Everquest show is another YouTube channel stream guy. He's doing the Fippy Awards again this year, so you can go out and vote for some things there on that. And I think it's like everquestshow.com, I believe is the URL for that. So you could definitely go and check that out if you have not. Nice guy. I think he has like a contest for like the best guild or something. I think that's what it was last year, so it might probably be the same thing this year. And the guild from FV, I think, won last year, if I remember right. Terrible memory here, but there's no mobs. All right, let's go up here and get these ones. Almost feel like we might be better off moving in here, but I feel like we're gonna run out of mobs real quick. All right, we got one. All right, one it is. There we go. Oh my, did we get an upgrade? That's an upgrade. How long has it been since we got an upgrade? Jeez. Oh, looking rubicide right now. I love the red dye on armor. I don't know. I like rubicide. I don't know why. It's like, you know, useless armor, but something about it just reminds me of way back in the day. I had a full rubicide on my Ranger. Way back when, before I switched to cleric. And it was definitely definitely fun. Go. Come on, really? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the wizard. That's insane. She almost died. Must have got a big crit or something. I don't know. All right, let's move these guys up a little bit here. And we'll kind of pull from this tower, I think. I feel like that's probably not a smart spot. All right, that might be better, but obviously not 100% safe. But I don't have to pull for so far now. So I think it's worth it. All right, how are we doing? We lost clarity, so we need to fix that. And we're losing haste again. And damage shield. All right, so let's do damage shield. Let's do clarity. Let's do strength. Let's do protection. Hopefully that cast, right? And then, come on, switch. Haste. Regen. No, I have not got my imp key yet, so I have not done imp Shara yet. 8. That is my homework that I'm working on right now. Hopefully after this stream I will pop back over there and get at least get further progress on my imp key. I got the bag on the 2 characters. I just have not gotten the Hey Adam, this is called Everquest. One of the original MMOs that came out like 26 years ago, 25 years ago. Greatest game of all time. Exactly. The best game ever made. They didn't need to make any more MMOs after this. This one kind of set the mold. You can see the influences this game made in every MMO that's ever been made. The creator of Dark Souls was inspired by EverQuest also, from what I read. I don't have a source, but that's what I read. Go, come on, get down here. Just love stunning mobs. I don't know why. It is definitely fun. Yeah, there's a lot of differences in game design. To me, it's the over monetization in games I don't like. Like, I thought Elder Scrolls Online was a fine game until they put a store in it. And it was just, everything was monetized. And they're all monetized reskins of the same damn model, so it's kind of annoying. Crash Bandicoot was inspired by EverQuest. I mean, if you think about it, right? Like EverQuest was, like original EverQuest looks like a PlayStation 1 game, right? Like it's definitely definitely that. Yeah, if Elder Scrolls Online didn't have the monetization, I think it would be a lot better. I mean, 989 Studios made a lot of the original PlayStation games, right? Some football stuff, some original Sony games. So definitely, it's got its history there. Yeah. Yeah, that club looks pretty cool. I wish you could kill Latazal in an instance. I think that would be fun. To just go kill. I'm surprised that one's not an instance, honestly. I feel like anything that has an achievement tied to it should have an instance tied to it. go. All right, everybody, 68. Lovely. It's a wizard. All right, we gotta do some tweaking on this wizard. She is like drawing way too much aggro. Oh, that's why. Look at that. 9,800, 8,800, 4,000. Oh my gosh. Let's see if she got anything new that we can switch to. All right, clinging frost. What's this one? That's a snare. That's gonna suck. Ether skin, mana regen. Perfect. Swap that one. Firebane, Spark of Lightning, Spark of Thunder. Wow, Spark of Lightning. Single target, 1,300 damage. All right, that might be... What the hell? What the hell? Are these literally the same spell? 156 to 223 mana, 1.8 second cast time, 1340... What? All right, what's the difference between these two spells and why do they exist? All right, consumes your target a sudden torrent of thunder, causing between 1348 and 1348. Stuns your target. Oh, okay, there we go. Stun is the difference. All right, Spark of Lightning it is. Let's try that one instead of Shock of Magic. The stun, I think, is just generating too much aggro. Save my current spell set. Okay, let's check the Druid. I already did the Druid. What about the Enchanter? Circle of Dreams, Clairvoyance, Compel, Echoing Madness. Sends an echo of madness at your target, causing to cease their action for 30 seconds. Is that the same as this one? No, that's Mesmerizing Wave. Oh, we got a new nuke. All right. 1,300 or 1,500 damage. Why not? Why not? Am I going to play Monsters and Memories? I played one of the alphas and stuff. Is it released yet? I don't like playing games that aren't released. Because I don't like wasting my time building something and then have it deleted, right? Like, it's just you know how it is, right? Like take Ashes of Creation, for example, right? You know, I bought into that game. I thought it was going to be fun. I played the private alpha, and I hated hitting Q to freaking melee. And now that game is dead. So I think that there's a correlation there. I don't know if that's you know how it ended in the last last stages of the game, but I don't know. I logged on and I was hitting try to do the first like few mobs. I literally logged out right after that because it was so stupid. But you know, like I've learned my lesson. I paid what, $300 or whatever it was to get into that alpha, and I played it once and I thought it was a terrible game. So definitely lost my money there. And I couldn't even make a video because there's an NDA on the alpha. Like it's even more terrible. Obviously they did that so there would be no negative videos on it. Yeah, so definitely I don't want to play a game until it is 100% released, right? Like I don't even like playing the WoW betas, right? I mean, not WoW, the Everquest betas, because it's just like I'm wasting my time. You know, if it's not fully released and it's progressing my characters, I just I have zero interest in doing it. But when Monsters and Memories hits final release, I will definitely make a character and play it. Same with Pantheon if it makes it. I paid into that one too. I'm a fool. I'm a walking fool. But you know, I just don't see the point. Like I'm not there's like nothing I'm gonna learn playing the game early that I wouldn't learn playing the game after release. From what I read, that the entire team got fired, and the owner resigned after you know, making money. But I have no idea. I'm not gonna speculate on that. That's just what I read on Reddit. But that alone is why I don't like wasting my time on games that aren't released. Doomfile the car. Get up here, the car. Get him slowly walk up here. Oh yeah, you're not making it here, are you? Where'd you go? Oh yeah, you're too dumb to figure this one out, aren't you? Yeah, I played what was that Amazon MMO? I played that one for a little while. That one was terrible too. Are you just that terrible? Can you not come to me? There you go, buddy. Oh, finally. Oh, it was like a pirate game. Yeah, New World. Yeah, that one. I didn't like that one either. Yeah, that was. I think I got to level 10 in that one. I was just like, what's the point? Was it hard to get to the over the castle? No. So what I did, or is the zone right? So I walked all my characters right here, which is kind of a safe spot. Then I levitated my mage and invised my mage, and I ran over here, and I ran over the wall and walked up the wall, and then I walked over here, and I went right here, and I called a hero to everybody right there, and then I just fought my way down here. But Peter, one of the viewers, pointed out you can just literally walk right here all the way around versus going through the bridge. So the more you know there, but definitely something. Ooh, let's just send that to the druid anyway. I don't know if she needs it or not. Let's see here. I like trapping, but to get top gear, you have to PvP. Yeah, I don't know the desire to put PvP in PvE games. I don't get it. Like, I understand having like a PvP mode, right? And I think a lot of games benefit from that, like the way that World of Warcraft separates them and stuff. But having, you know, like the same skills and PvP and the same skills and PvE just never works out well, from what I can see from any of these games. Get you know, terrible balance, and then they nerf a skill because it's too powerful, and then it's too weak then, and you know, stuff like that. So definitely it just, I don't know, like a PvP MMO just does not appeal to me in 2026. Like I played Ultima Online a lot back when I was a kid, and that was you know, to me that was peak PvP MMO, right? That is, you know, definitely. What the fuck just happened there? This dude just died. I was, what? Somebody crit like insanely? What killed him that fast? Oh, Doomfire Chaplain was hit by an unresistible infusion of elemental light. Alright, wow. Alright, turn summoned. There we go. The mage ability that I put on my bar that I never use finally worked on that thing of all things. I've never played EVE Online, so I'm not 100% sure how they do it, but it looked interesting, but I've never played it. Yeah, like there's been so many nerfs to things because like the moss twig nerf, the funky tunic nerf, and all the other stuff. You know, it's just very you know, you can't balance it perfectly. So it's like, I don't know why everybody keeps trying, but no one ever does it. There we go. All right, we cleared this room. Congratulations to me. Oh yeah, look at that. Got a solo pool. But yeah, we'll try Monsters of Memory when that comes out. But it's got to be final release. maybe if they do like a more like close to the end beta, you know, that might be fun to log on and try. But I just don't want to dedicate, you know, hours and hours to something that's gonna get deleted. Exactly. If you have to protect yourself from negative reviews, you should keep cooking. In all honesty, definitely not ready. And you should, you know, if you're getting negative reviews on your game and they're not, you know, they're actually gameplay related, not like, you know, other nonsense people complain about, then you know, definitely you need to be looking at your game and being like, how can I improve this? Because to me, like the last time I played Ashes of Creation, I was hitting Q to do melee attacks, and that was the most retarded thing in the world. So I'd rather have it just be, you know, auto attack or some kind of hotbar thing. Like, I didn't get very far in it, and it just annoyed me to death. I can't put it on Reddit Messenger. Elden Ring was the king of nerfs. Rivers of Blood. Yeah, everything in Elden Ring got nerfed. I think I was working on a build and they nerfed it like while I was working on it. I played that back in the day, and then I never played it again after too much because I kept playing this game. But yeah, it seems like more playtesting needs to be done on some things, but I feel like nerfs shouldn't happen the way that most games nerf. I think they should buff things to make things a little bit more equal. Unless something's like absolutely broken in every possible way, right? But I don't know. All right, let's get our aura back on all these guys. Perfect. All right. Equipment to make things easier rather than having to nerf stuff. That is hard, yeah. Definitely. Let's see here. I think we can get this guy right here. The player has a choice to wear gear rather than everyone having to challenge draw. Yeah, definitely. Like if there's something that's overpowered, instead of nerfing it, add a counter to it, right? You know, if people are regenerating too much health from, say, a fungi tunic, right? Add something in that negates the damage, you know, the health regen of a fungi tunic, and then you don't nerf the item, and you add, you know, a new mechanic that people have to be able to negate, you know. So it'd be, you know, something a little interesting there, a little bit more interesting gameplay. But but don't make it like a like so you make it like just extra damage, right? Like so, like say in the fungi tunic's 15 regen, and I make something that does 15 damage. Instead of making it 15 damage, make it negate 15 regen. That way, it doesn't affect the players who aren't using it. Only affects the people who are using it. So there's, you know, a clear counter to it, right? Like something like that would be the way I would do it personally. But I mean, I just play games. All right, let's get over here. Nice, you just hit 60 on Viniki. Congrats, man. There we go. Yeah, you get the Visage, I think, plus maybe one other primal weapon claim. I think that's what you get at 60. Maybe just the Visage. I think, I'm going to see here in a second. How many weapon claims do I have? Claim. Let's see here. Primitive hammer. I got 4 right now. So I got 4. I know I claimed a few of them on a few servers. I got 1 mask on this one. I think I've done every TLP I claimed on primal weapons. Whoa! 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 I don't like that. That is not fair. You don't attack the weakest character while I'm running away to pull. That's got to be fun. Self-found. That has to be fun, actually. Because you're not going to be limited by a lot of stuff. And you don't have to waste chrono. But, I don't know. They're selling the things for like one chrono for all the achievements, right? And so that's like 6 chrono for all my characters. But I've paid 2 chrono to buy all the stuff to do all the achievements on all my characters. So it's kind of funny, really. And I'm able to give, you know, free achievements to other people who want them. So definitely interesting there. Go. Yeah, I did self-found on FV, and it was definitely interesting. These things can't path. It was interesting. I got bored at like level 90 or so, 95. It just, things started hitting so hard on a monk. I mean, I think if I would have done self-found as a Shadow Knight, it would have been a lot better. Or a caster class that doesn't need gear. like a necromancer or something like that. Still nothing. Oh, nice. Nice. Easy Worm Slayer. I think you just kill. It's like there's a zone-wide timer or a counter, right, for 50 bears. So it's pretty. And just as soon as you hit 50 bears, it spawns. From what I understand. Here's a question: so when you killed the den mother, did the guy spawn right on top of you? Yeah, I think it's a zone count. Yeah. Did the guy spawn on top of you? I can't remember his name, but the poacher guy. Okay. Like the first time I did that, he spawned on top of me and ran away. And then from every other time from that, I've killed him. He like spawns there and he just stays there while I kill him. It's kind of weird. BMac773. Yes, I plan on playing on Frost Reaver a lot. I made a character on Veniki to kind of test everything out with what's going on, you know, how that server works. I might make a character on Fangbreaker to kind of see what the random zone stuff is like too, but I have not done that yet. But yeah, I am going to be making a character on Frost Reaver. I'm letting my viewers vote on my Discord and on my YouTube community tab to pick what I am actually going to play for the first character. So it's going to be fun. Oh no. top of a hill. Oh man. I think the next server is going to be probably the most popular TLP server there is. Like before, no, like no joke. I don't think of anything's going to top it. See, BMac looks really cool. I'm excited. I've been testing 3-box after watching your Iceboxer guys. What do you think of Ranger, Enchanter, Cleric? I think that's a strong group, in all honesty. Guy didn't notice for some reason. I just leveled up a Ranger to 80 on Veniki and definitely enjoying the Ranger class. So definitely, I think it'll be nice. Yeah, the Gerald guy. I was thinking Enchanter, Cleric, Paladin, but no slow, no snare. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah. Like I did the Paladin I did Paladin, Druid, Enchanter on one of the TLPs, and that was a definite fun group. There's 9 minutes left on the poll. Nice. Yeah. So that one, yeah, Discord's the one with the timer. The YouTube one apparently doesn't let you do timers or more than 4 options, or otherwise I would have put all the classes in a single poll. So, but yeah, probably after stream I'll put up the next poll for the final class. But it is definitely gonna be fun. Whatever gets picked, I'm gonna start learning everything about the class that I can, and I'm gonna play it solo with you know, just trying to pug around, you know, and try to get to max level. Because everybody tells me there's gonna be no groups. Everybody says there's gonna be no groups because everybody's boxing, but I think there's gonna be more groups than could possibly happen. So we'll see what happens. go. Yeah, there's gonna be so many groups. I don't know. I think it's the people that are really diehard True Box. Even though I've never been on a TLP where there was people not boxing, which is, I just don't think it's gonna be a problem. Because quite honestly, like let's be real, the people boxing would not have grouped you anyway, right? Like that's they would have found their own little clique of people, and that's what most people do. Like, in all honesty, right? Like, they find their group, they find their people, and they group with only those people, and they don't group with people outside that. That is just, like, that's how it is, right? Like, in almost every single game, every single guild, everything, like, once you find your people, you stick with those people, right? It takes a lot for me to, like, just randomly, you know, talk to random people. Like, it's a lot. Like, I don't talk a lot on Discord when I'm in a group. I you know, it's like I'm a you know, it's hard for me to make these videos because it's a lot more talking than I normally do. And like most people, they're you know, once they, you know, find their people, they're gonna group with them. So the people that wouldn't get groups, they're not gonna get groups anyway because they're, you know, they didn't find their people. So I just think that's, yeah, like. And grouping with random people that, you know, AFK a lot or something like that, it gets really frustrating when you are, you know, you're focused on doing something. And that's what I've noticed in the pug life of this game is a lot of people, you know, just join a group, you know, cast a few spells and then they're gone, right? And most people can, you know, play 6 characters better than some people can play 1, right? So there's, you know, definitely some skill differences there and stuff like that. And yeah, exactly. It's exactly Fossil. Like you have to, you know, pretty much tell people how to do things sometimes. And no. I don't have to tell my mage here what to do. She's already set up with everything I want her to do, right? And you know, just works. It works for me. You know, I'm also playing in the middle of the morning on a work day, so I mean, I don't think I would. I think I would have problems getting a consistent group going. A lot of people can't find the zones. Yeah. Oh man. Just gave me a video idea, Ozzy Fudd. Just gave me a video idea. I think we'll do a navigating Norath, depths of Dark Hollow. Let's see here, Nummy. No more work. I'm done. Loaded my tunes on Journal with Zoni and Journal. I'm in Plane of Fire. There, Nummy. Let's see here. Tech supporting time. They have a problem. I get Discord call. Ouch. Yeah, like I know a lot of people hate the group finder and stuff like that in some of these games, but that is literally the only reason some people get groups. In all honesty, when I played WoW, I loved the group finder. I'd play a tank and I would just like, you know, do a group, you know, dungeon over dungeon over dungeon, and that was like, to me, that was fun. I really enjoyed that kind of gameplay. You know, until they stopped, you know, letting boxing be a thing. I don't really need any buffs. Like, unless you're really bored. Like, I don't think I'm gonna be streaming much longer. I gotta go pick up my daughter here pretty soon, so I'm probably like 15 minutes before I'm done for the day. Yeah, at the end of the day, you're playing WoW. Like, if you know, the older version was pretty fun. I haven't played the newer ones in a while, a year or two. So I'm not 100% sure on that game. But I'm really comfortable with this game, and I feel like I know a lot about it. So it's you know, a lot more interesting. I just feel like that's death. All right, we're just gonna get this guy. Yeah, this pretty slow spawns here, but I mean that's the case in most of these zones. Like once you kill all the placeholders, just, you know, run out of mobs. I run out of mobs in Vortex all the time. Go. Let's see here, calendar. All right, so we got to I'm gonna about 50% into 68. So that means tomorrow we should get 69, maybe 70. If we hit 70, we'll do Veniki on Wednesday, and on Thursday I plan on doing the Veniki achievements, and we'll do the Kazakh tool. We'll do the dragons and the first one, so 'cause I have those done now. If on, you know, whenever I'm back on Veniki, if I can get the Emperor key, we'll do the Emperor also, the Snake Emperor, and whatever else I can manage to do. I need to do the progression for Plains of Fire, I think. No, Soul Roll Tower. So I gotta figure out what's involved there, but I think it's literally just kill the minis and done. But I think that'll give me a week timeout before I can do it again, so might not be able to do that one this week. But once we get everything flowing, I'll probably do probably an achievement run like every week or so, just for, you know, anybody who wants those. I'm not going to charge any money or anything like that. You don't have to do anything. I know people charge like a chrono for them and stuff like that. You know, we'll just, anybody who wants to join can join. Just need a level 1 character, and we should be able to knock all those out. Get everybody as many claims as they want before Frost Reaver comes out, and we'll get that nice and clean. I think that's gonna be, you know, the path. I really think that's how that's gonna go. I can't even get a good screenshot here. But yeah, anybody who wants to do that, we'll be able to join that with a level 1. Hey Grix, how you doing? But I just need to get the Emperor key on 2 characters, which is easier said than done. So like the way it works is, right, you get the achievement on Veniki, right, and then you can do /claim, and you can claim, like, say, the Visage of Veniki, the Frightening Food Flask, which is another one of them, right, the Trinket of Frozen Waste, which is another one, which teleports you to Western Waste. I don't know if every character does or every one per group. I only have 2 characters that are going to kill the Emperor, so it's going to be quick. And then the primitive stuff, like I have 4 claims on those, so you get those for doing stuff too. No, we're going to do the next one on Thursday, and it's going to be the pretty much the same early ones. I have not finished the Emperor key yet, but if I finish it before Thursday, I'll do the Emperor also. So we'll work on those, and you can get another claim. And as long as you use different characters every time I do it, you get additional claims. As long as you get the achievement, you get a claim. So you don't have to do anything. You just have to join the raid when I start running through and killing stuff. And it'll be a lot faster. It'll be faster this time because we won't have to level up last time I leveled up the rogue to 36 before we even started. And my character's he's already set. He's permanently 36. The other characters are going to be permanently 55, and then the other characters will be permanently 65. So it'll be definitely fun. There's no mobs. This is getting a little slow for me. So we're 45% in. Yeah, let's just call it here. I gotta go get my daughter here in a little bit anyway, so I gotta get dressed. So definitely had fun today. Hopefully see you guys tomorrow. And yeah, I wish they weren't anti-swarming and stuff like that. But you know, check Discord if you are interested in the Venigi stuff, and I'll post more information there. It'll probably be, this week is going to be Thursday morning, and then next week will be like Saturday for the people who can't get on the morning. So we'll do one on the Saturday. And that way, we'll do an all-day Veniki one, because hopefully by then I should have all this stuff unlocked. We just go through and knock it all out real quick. And if you have characters that are, 40, characters that are 55, or characters that are 65, and you want to come into those raids at those point in time and do stuff, if you want, you can. I don't need any of the loot, so all the loot pretty much rots. So if you have a character that wants to loot something, feel free or whatever during those, and we'll just let me know, because you have to be a certain level so everybody gets the achievement. You can't be over the level during the achievement. You got to be under it. So a little nuance, but everybody at level 1 should be fine. So some nuance there, but we can talk about it then. But thank you guys very much for coming out. Have fun, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.